Hi, I'm Marri Gragnani here with Elmhurst College volleyball coach Julie Hall. Coach, this team's week came off strong with win at Calvin, but the week opened with a bit of a letdown with a loss from Illinois Wesleyan 3-2. How was that?
It was more than a bit of a letdown. It was we knew that they were going to come in and play as tough as they played, but we pretty much handed them the match with a lot of mistakes, and that's kind of been the storyline of our team right now. And we have to clear that up. We're giving away too many points, and we just can't do that and expect to win against a team as talented as Illinois Wesleyan.
It seemed that when they had the opportunity to win their opening set and the match in the fifth set, they struggled and they were their own worst enemy. Um, is that simply the youth and inexperience of the team that you talked about last week?
Well, it is. Plus, I mean, it's just one of those things where they just have to start believing in themselves a little bit more and feed off of each other. I mean, Illinois Wesleyan was younger than we are, so we can't make that as an excuse, and we have to stop doing that. It's just believing and finishing and holding each other accountable when we're not doing it, and that's what we talked about in the locker room afterwards, and that's how we approached this weekend.
Take us through this weekend. The team opened with an easy win against Alma and then a hard fought 5 set win against Clarkson. How did you feel that those two matches went, and did that boost the team's confidence at all?
I think the whole weekend did. I mean, it we juggled the lineup quite a bit, just to see some different things and some different looks. Jamie Vargo finally got to step on the court for us this weekend, which was huge. She brings a lot of energy and confidence that we need out there, and that little spark hopefully will carry on through the rest of the season. But um, and it was huge, and especially I mean, Clarkson was missing a couple of their key players. Doesn't make any difference. They're a solid team and experienced team, and for our kids to hang in there and hold them off, that was huge.
Saturday, you had to dig out of a hole against a very pesky team Bluffton before picking up a victory. Then you had to take on a top 10 powerhouse in Wittenberg. It seemed like they played very well, and you hung right in there.
Bluffton actually was a lot more talented, athletic than we were expecting going in to the weekend, and he's done a great job with that entire program. So it's up and coming, and I was proud of our kids just hanging tough and coming back because again, every time we're able to do that, it's another notch in their brain about we can come back, we can hold out and take it to five and win it. Wittenberg, it's one of those things. I think we play so loose against those top teams, and it makes a difference when we're playing like that. We have a great group of kids, and I think we can be a top 10 team, but it's just being able to finish. And again, we had our opportunities against Wittenberg, and kind of folded when we needed to have the hit. It went out of bounds, or we got blocked, or again, the service errors kind of killed us. But I just overall the weekend was great for our group just because um, they understand what it's going to take, and I just felt like every time we step on the court, we get a little closer and we understand each other a little bit more.
So, is it just going to take time for this team to develop the killer instinct to win?
We don't have a whole lot of time left, so they got to do it right now. And again, I think it's one of those things they all buy into it, and that took until now for them to understand it and get it and figure things out and look at each other and say let's go. But again, Jamie Vargo, she has been a huge, not so much from her hitting, it's just her presence on the court. She's one of those kids that even though she's a freshman, she's talking through the play and demanding of her teammates, and they're demanding of her, and it's been a great addition for us on the court.
The CCIW is shaping up to be an absolute wide open race. The Bluejays are in a three-way tie for first. So, what does this matchup against North Central mean, and preview this matchup?
We're there, and they always have a great crowd. So that's one thing we have to make certain that we take them out of it. Again, they've had great wins. They just upset Milliken in a great 5 game match. Um, the CCIW, the parity this year I've never seen it in all my years of coaching. So any given night, somebody's beating somebody. And right now, these last 3 matches, they'll be our toughest. I mean, Wesleyan started the whole thing, and now we're going boom, boom, boom with these three. So North Central, great outside hitting. We have to control our blocking right now, and I think that's going to be the key for us, is not getting used on the block. We certainly didn't do a very good job against the outsides with Illinois Wesleyan, so we have to clean that up. And I think if we do that, then we'll be in pretty good stride.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Coach Hall, and I hope you do well against North Central this weekend.
Okay, thank you so much.